Hello, a warm welcome to the Voice of the People here in German. My name is Chantel Wallace. Today, we are going to talk about one of the news which is going around, a very sensitive news about one of our brother who lost his life in Italy. My take in this case is that according to what we have heard and what we have seen going aloud in the internet of what caused the death of our brother, as we have said, we are bringing you all the news about how life is like, the challenges we face here in Europe, because of course life is not easy here. We have got up and downs when it comes to the life here, you know. And this is why I'm bringing this story to you, so that you can always see that it's not always green, as in not everything seems to be perfect. According to the video which was shot and was showing our brother, who according to me, he is on his area 30s. It shows this young man being abused by an Italian elderly woman, whom according to me, I would think of she was like on her age, late 40s to early 50s. And we can see on the photo or on the video, the woman trying to block the man from getting out of the house, and not only trying to block this young man, but beating this young man, pulling his hair and trying to pull him back in the house. But you could hear afraid of him, whom I think he is also a Nigerian, who was taking the video, talking on the background and trying to beg with the woman to let this man go. But this woman was very determined. She don't want our young brother to go. And they kept on pulling each other, beating the young man and pulling his hair, trying to bring him back in the house. She was talking with Italian, which I did not got to understand, but to some extent, I could see her trying to pull some chains out of the man. To me, it shows that maybe those are some of the gifts she had bought this man, you know. And for me, this video, it has a lot of emotional effect. And according to what I think, and according to what I know, because I know there are many people who are undergoing a lot of torture on the hand of this maybe a white man or a white woman, because of the issue of looking for papers, how to stay or how to stay here in this land, and they end up falling in a bad hand. And when the person get to know that you are totally depending on him or her, they turn back and they start mistreating you. They make you like you become their slave, or you have to do as they say. You know, you don't have your own say. You have to be obedient and behave to them. You know, your life, you all depend on them. When they say yes, you say yes. You don't have to say no. Because for me, I would see a man who is desperately, who wants to run away, who wants to come out of this house. But I would see the woman who is trying to block this young man and saying, no, you're not going to go. And the man goes to the door, the woman pulls the man back. And it goes something like it took time before the man could escape inside the house. For me, according to what I know, and I have had a lot of experiences, I have had a lot of cry from the people, women crying to be saved from the hand of the men. She got married to a person, and the person got advantage of this person. You know, there are a lot of stories, a lot of very bad stories we have had to hear, the mistreatment that our young men and our young girls go through this hand of these sometimes white people because they want to settle down here. They want to get the document, and it is not easy. Mostly if the other person, the partner, get to know that you are trying to get the document from them, they will try all the way to mistreat you, and they're not going to let you get the document, you know. So for me, after I saw this video, because this video, after it was taken, few days later, this young man was found dead. And according to me, it shows very clear that this man was killed. The woman tried to say that the man committed suicide. But to me, because of this video, this particular video, it could give us, and there is no way they can try to convince us that this man committed suicide. We could see there was something behind it, something silly happened, and our brother was found dead. And we could, all what we could see, it is some people coming to collect the body, the police coming to collect the body from one of the apartments there in Italy. It pains me big because this man is very young man who had a very promising future ahead, who crossed all the way from Nigeria. And as if you have not watched this video of how people suffer crossing all the way from Nigeria to Europe, you better do that. Please go down there and look for the link whereby we are talking about the suffering people go through when crossing all the way from Africa to Europe. And I could not imagine myself, this man escaped death when crossing all the way from Africa to Italy, only to find his death in Italy. He didn't get his death where he was on the way. When he was crossing on the desert to Libya, he didn't find the dead. In the hearts of these inhuman people in Libya, he escaped the dead. He escaped the dead in the boat, and he was able to cross all the way to Italy safely, only to die on the hand of a person he trusted. It pains me because for me, I could see that this woman was almost the same age as the mother of this boy. Yes, she was an elderly woman. So that means what brought our brother there? See, maybe he was benefiting from this woman. Fine, I don't know. But all what I would try to say, is it worth it? Because for me, it was not the first time this woman was laying the hand on this man. It is something, it showed me that it is something that has been repeating itself now and again and again. And what kept this young man being patient, being abused, today it happens, he goes back there, he allows himself to be abused, emotionally and physically. There is nobody who has right to abuse anybody. If at all the relationship has got to an end, you just go your way, I go my way. Even if our brothers and sisters, you are looking for papers, it's not worthy your life. Nothing that is worthy your life. If it is a life threatening, run away, run away. If the person hit you, put their hand on you the first time, don't you think, even when they come back and apologize, don't you think that they are going to change? That is just the beginning. Because the person who has got the guts to put their hands on you, they will repeat it, and they will increasingly, the abuse will not stop there. In fact, it will get worse. So all what I'm trying to say is, don't sit down there and get comfortable when someone is abusing you. It doesn't matter the situation. It doesn't matter what you are gaining from the person. May yet financial support. May yet that you are trying to figure out how you can get the paper so that you can stay in that land. It's not worthy your life. If things get out of hand, run away and save your life. Don't sit down there and wait until you are killed, you know, you have got to do something. You didn't come to die on a cruel death. It's very painful. Imagine the parent back in Africa knowing that their son is in Europe, trying to get a good life, trying to look for a good life so that he can also take care of his parents back home, only to be told that their son is dead. They are waiting to bury their son. It's very painful. A son who came out of the African soil full of good health. Somebody who was not sick. Somebody who was killed by someone. A cruel death. This is something that is not acceptable, you know. But it takes my courage and your courage too to say no to violence. Domestic violence is no. So you have got your take, as I take my take also, to say no to violence. If you are there, you are undergoing a domestic violence, you don't have to sit down and keep on being told that I'm sorry, it's not going to happen again. I'm very sorry, please forgive me. Know that the beginning of being told sorry and you listen to that sorry will end up being something which will which you regret later. And before it reaches there, save yourself. Run away. You know, it's not a must to stay with someone who doesn't know your value. Get to know your value. Get to know that you own your happiness. You own the key. You have got the key of your happiness in your pocket. You have got the key of your peace in your pocket. Don't allow anybody, no matter what kind of favor this person is giving you, to take the key of your happiness out of you and put that key in their pocket. Don't allow anybody, no matter what kind of promises they have for you, to take that key of peace in from you and put it in them, that they will be frustrating you. They will be controlling you like remote control. Do this. If you don't do this, I will do this to you. Those kind of fake threats. And some, they're not fake, because if you see our brother, what happened to him, it started like just a joke, only to end up dying. You know, don't wait. If somebody is abusive, emotionally abuse, physical abuse, it's not worth your life. Learn and save your life. So that is the topic of today. We will be following this case and we will be updating you more about this case. What is happening? Will justice be found? Will this young man be given justice? Will the family back in Africa get the justice of their son? Because their son was not sick. Somebody took away the life of their son. Will they get justice? Imagine how hard it is for the parent to get a phone call only to receive a bad news that so and so is dead. And maybe they had talked the day before with this person and this person was not sick. You know, in Jesus' name I say, we came here when we are full of good health, and we will go back to our country where we'll be full of good health. But that take you being responsible and me be also responsible. If some of the relationship are not working out, they are not worthy to be tolerated. Run away. Save your life. Period. You know, we will be following this particular case and we will be bringing more of the outcome of this case, because we believe and we trust that we want to hear justice has been served to the family of this young man. We want justice to be served so that it can be also a lesson to someone else outside there who is abusing somebody physically, emotionally. They can know that every life matters. Black life matters. The same as white life matters. Any kind of life matters. We all matters. We are all the same. So, thank you so very much for watching this Voice of the People. Reporting for this Voice of the People here in Germany. My name is Chantel Wallace. Thank you also for the new subscribers. We thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing to our channel, and also the new people out there who have not yet subscribed to this channel, I argue with you, please hit that button down there, subscribe, and press it, and also leave the notification bell on so that you can be notified when we are uploading the next video. Thank you and stay safe.